Hey everyone, it's great to see you again. Welcome back to my channel. This is Mila Rose. I am an ESL mentor and a former ESL trainer. I make videos that help online teachers succeed in the virtual education. If you have seen my previous ESL video, I talked about all details you need to know on how to ace your introduction video. If you haven't yet, go check it out. It has helped a lot of teachers kick off their online teaching journey and ace that application they have been eyeing on. If you don't have any idea at all on what to do to start your online teaching venture, that video will literally show you everything you will need to know and do. So go on, click that link below in the description box and watch it after this video, of course. I know you guys are here to see what my very own intro video looks like. I also want to share it to you so you'll have an idea on how to create one. This intro video may not be perfect, and I know there are a lot others out there that are way better than mine, but I did my best to create one that made me ace my own application to many companies. Now let's get this done. But before we get into my intro video, I want to point out things I prepared for my intro video. From my lighting setup, tools I used, contents I added, and so much more. I also want to set proper and realistic expectations for you first. This will help you plan out realistically and not overplan that may make you feel disappointed and lose motivation. Please note that these expectations were based on my experience. The main goal for me was to ace my intro video, so I wanted to put all of my effort in creating my intro video impressive and not boring. So here it goes. So here are some expectations. First, expect that all these processes won't be fast and easy. It may take you a few hours, a day or two, depending on your skills and the time that you have. Number two, expect that it might take hours, not minutes. If you really want to ace your intro video, you have to spare time for it, which I did, and it was all worth it. Number three, expect that there will be lots of practices, lots of bloopers, retakes to achieve that best intro video. So make sure that when you plan to do this, you have all the time you need, your backup plans, or whatever you need to keep you going. Expect some issues may come in between. Be prepared and always keep your head on the goal. Number five, expect that there are some parts of your plan that may not be achieved, and it's totally okay. Be resourceful and flexible. Expect to feel very tired maybe, but surely rewarding afterwards. So let's begin. Let me divide this into three parts: before recording, during recording, and after recording. Now, let's talk about what you need to prepare before recording. Number one is backdrop decorations. I didn't buy anything for this since I have many used and recycled party stuff and crafts at home. I just reuse them. When you decorate your wall, do not overdo it. Make it simple and less distracting. Minimal but conducive for learning. Think of a theme you have in mind. This will help you and make it easier for you to start. These are the things I used. I used party decors such as party foil curtains, a pink fabric, and banderitas. That's all. Number two, tools and equipment I used. Be resourceful. Just use whatever you have and be creative. As for recording, I used these things. I have 3 lights, linear light, a lamp, and a ring light. I also have a mini tripod for my phone while recording, and a mobile phone. I used Huawei Y9 2019. Number 3 will be the lighting setup. The best light is natural light. If you don't have a good source of natural light around your home, use any light or lamps you have at home, such as a lamp or a ring light. You'll also need a parchment paper or a thin white paper, not the ordinary paper because light won't go through it. It should be thin, or a white Japanese paper or a thin white plastic. You will use these to cover the lights for a smoother effect on you. No harsh light effect, and it won't hurt your eyes as well. You may also make use of your ceiling lights, but make sure that the ceiling light is about 1 meter away in front of you to avoid shadows. As you watch my video, you can see shadows under my eyes, nose, and lips, so I learned from it. You will actually see a better version of it in my profile video, which I will make another content of soon. Do watch out for it. My lighting is way better in that one than this one. This is how my setup looks like. If this is you, I placed one small ring light on one side, a lamp on the other side, and a linear lamp in front of me. But the ceiling light was too bright above me, thus you will see shadows. Just adjust your lighting positions as you prepare and do a test video to see how your lighting looks like on your video. And once you are satisfied with your lighting setup, then you're good to go. Number 4, props I used. Again, make use of what you have. Borrow from your little nieces or nephews, or if you have little kids, or just use your crafty and creative side. Your props will depend on the content you will be making, so sync your props on what you will be saying in your video. There's no need to show all your props since this intro video will be for screening. You may use more for your profile video soon. In my intro video for application, I didn't use much toys, but I did use lots of them in my profile video. I did mention about this in my previous video, the one I mentioned earlier, that most companies will be asking you 2 videos, one for application and one for profiling, so they are both different. This intro video that I will show you will be for screening. This is the one that you will send or upload in the application form. Thus, this should be addressed to the HR. The HR staff are the ones who will watch this video, so this is the time where you provide them an impressive first impression. This is when you sell yourself and convince them to hire you. This is when you talk about yourself and unique things about you. I will talk about the second kind of video on my next upload. It will be pretty much different from this one, so do watch out for that as well. As for me, I just used one for my prop, a headpiece tiara, and for the others, I just used digital photos. I edited it after I recorded everything. Number 5 is attire. Imagine this is your job interview, or imagine that you are having an actual face-to-face class in a classroom. What would you wear? Choose clothes that is not too formal and not too casual. Smart casual would be great. I wouldn't suggest too colorful ones, nor tops with too many prints. Plain and neutral colors would be best. Do not wear sleeveless or revealing clothes. You can still be fashionable but professional looking at the same time. What you wear actually matters too, so choose clothes that will give them an impressive first impression. What I wore was a button-up smart casual top and bottom, never mind. They won't see it anyway. Number 6 would be makeup. Don't worry, you don't have to hire a makeup artist for this. Just kidding. But do prep up your face. You can add a little bit of powder, a nice lipstick, soft blush. The important thing is you look presentable and not stressed or pale. If you're into makeup, that's also good, but do not overdo it. You can still be fashionable and simple at the same time, so keep it natural. What I wore was just light and natural makeup. I did my eyebrows, a bit of neutral eyeshadow, eyeliner to highlight my eyes since I wear glasses, concealer for my dark spots and imperfections, natural foundation, lip tint, and light blush. That's all. Now, here are some things you may want to consider. Okay, so number 1, look for a quiet place to record your video. Number 2, good lighting or near a window for natural light would be good. Number 3, prepare all things needed in front of you for smoother transitions like this. I would love to see students all over the world. And look, I have got here Anna. Anna loves to go to school. Number 4, check all equipment, settings, file formats prior recording. You don't want to start all over again when you find out there was something wrong with the videos you have just recorded. Number 5, camera must be eye level. I suggest not to look at your face. If you use the front camera, look straight at the lens. But sometimes in my video right now, I don't look at the lens. The script is too long. Number 6, record in landscape mode. Landscape mode like this. The horizontal one like what you are watching right now, and not the portrait mode like the ones you usually use for Facebook or IG stories or TikTok like this. No. Number 7, set the video quality to HD or at least 720p or higher would be better. Number 8, do a test video before you start recording. Number 9, prepare your script. Your script must be good for 1 minute or a maximum of 2 minutes only. My intro video lasted 2 minutes and 58 seconds. I made it before I realized that I only needed maximum of 2 minutes. So I learned from it as well. I'm just glad the company still accepted it. So here are the contents from my intro video. First is greeting. Second, I introduce my profile briefly. Third, teaching years. Fourth, nationalities that I have taught. 5, why I love teaching. 6, work experience. 7th, certificates accomplished. 8th, unique teaching encounter or experience that I had. Number 9, why I chose teaching. 10th, unique strengths. And 11, goodbye. You have to say goodbye. Now, let's talk about during recording. Number 1 is prepare your script. I printed my script on a bond paper. I made sure my font was big enough for me to read at a distance. Another option would be input your script in an MS Word or Notepad. Enlarge the font for you to visibly see and read it from afar, and make sure the script is near wherever your camera is. So this is my camera, my script is over here. I place my script near the camera lens so that I can maintain eye contact with the camera and avoid unnecessary eye movements during recording. And as you can see in my videos now, my eyes are a little bit. Number 2, props. Again, I didn't use any in my intro video for application. However, I used lots in my profile video. If you are not techy enough to edit your videos, you may use props to add fun into your videos. Arrange your props accordingly and make sure you have easy access so that it's easier for you to grab them while you're recording. If you have limited props, you may use digital photos and edit it onto your video or use Manicam. You can see how I did it in my intro video later. Number 3 would be facial expression. Always smile. Use different expressions according to the feels of your content, like excited and wondering or sad. But no, don't be sad, okay? Just according to your feels. Do facial exercises prior to recording to lighten up facial muscles like this. It does help. Don't frown. Nope. Don't look nervous. Be confident. Don't look awkward. Be natural. Be yourself. Number 4 would be your voice. You may use a microphone or headset. Just make sure it still looks tidy on you when you record. Make your voice loud and clear. Talk normally, not too fast, not too slow. Your voice is very important. It is one of the criteria that they carefully assess. By the way, be careful with your accent and pronunciation as well. It must be neutral. Number 5, eye contact. Look at the camera lens and not your face. Look at the camera. Don't move your eyes too much, which I am actually doing right now in this video. Put your script near the camera. Try remembering parts of your script so that you don't have to keep moving your eyes while reading your script. Number 6 is video recording. You may record in several cuts and then you can edit them after and put them all together, like compile them in order. You may also record everything in one cut, but this may be challenging since you must not make errors in between, or else you will have to start all over again. Now, lastly, after recording. Number 1 is editing applications. So these are some editing apps that you may use to edit your videos. Filmora, Quick, 3D Master, Power Director, Viva Video, Magisto. Number 2. Attaching photos. When using photos to attach on your video, make sure to use PNG transparent background. You may also use background eraser apps to remove photo backgrounds. Do not use watermark photos as well. These are some examples you would want to avoid using. Non-transparent photos, as you can see, it doesn't look very nice. Watermarked photos doesn't look nice either. Watermarks look very distracting. This one would be the best to use. As you can see, no watermarks, background is transparent, and it is a lot neater and it's clean to see. Number 3, video flow. Base your video flow from your script. Use it as your guide. Plan out ahead on how you would want your video to look like. Number 4 is transition. If you opt to record your intro video in several parts, just like what I did, I suggest use a smoother transition effect or whatever suits your theme for your intro video. Fade transition is the best and cleaner to use, just like this. This is the fade effect for transition. Number 5, background music. Choose a pleasant sound. If you're into kids, use kid-friendly sounds. As long as the sound doesn't interfere or overlap your voice, that's great. Lower down the background music volume. Your voice must be the focus. If your background sound is too loud, it may affect your screening result. HR won't be able to hear you properly. Background music helps set the mood of your intro video. It actually lessens dead air and it makes your video sound fun and happy. All these things I mentioned are purely suggestions. It's still all up to you if you would like to follow all of them or part of them or even none of them. My goal here is to provide helpful tips for you guys to aid you in acing your introduction video. I am very hopeful those tips I mentioned will give you a better idea on how you can make your introduction video. I guess these are all the things I have done and prepared for my introduction video. I hope you can apply them to yours too. Now is the time you've all been waiting for, finally presenting to you my introduction video. Enjoy watching. Hello there! Hi! My name is Teacher Mila Jane. I am a skilled online English educator. I have been teaching offline for about 2 years and online for almost 5 years now. I have taught various nationalities: Korean, Japanese, Taiwanese, Vietnamese, Arabs, Chinese, and a lot more. I do love and enjoy teaching English with my students. Not only do I get the chance to impart my knowledge to them, but I also get to learn important culture, unique traditions, and meaningful values from them. Isn't it amazing to be a teacher? During my first few years, I was assigned to teach TOEIC, that's Test of English for International Communication, to students planning to take up the test for work or school requirement. I have also taught business English to Japanese adults, IELTS for those who are preparing for work or study abroad, which I myself have taken IELTS some years ago as well. I have also completed 120 hours of TEFL, that's Teaching English as Foreign Language, with TEYL, Teaching English to Young Learners, and passed A2 standards. Recently, I have been teaching diverse topics to children, from phonics and vocabulary to conversational English. Believe it or not, I even taught an 18-month-old kid online. Sounds challenging, huh? Yes, it is, but it's also fun at the same time. With the help of his mommy, we were able to get the baby's attention in one full 25-minute class. We know the goal was to have that child exposed to the language at the earliest stage. In the end, Mom and baby loved my class.
and I love them both. So why teaching? Well, I am a mom of two beautiful girls. I love creating fun educational activities for them. Being able to be part of their learning experience is very fulfilling as a mother. How much more sharing it to my awesome students? With kids, my patience is endless. Like, really, being around with kids makes me feel like home. Well, that's all for now. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
There you go, you have seen everything you need to know on how I got my introduction video done. By the way, that intro video was actually recorded early last year, that's 2020, while I was hunting for better opportunities and for greener pasture as well. Once again, my intro video may not be that perfect, but somehow I was able to ace my very own application in many companies through that video. Thank you so much for taking time and watching my content. I really do hope this vlog will help you. My ultimate goal is to help my fellow teachers find success in this path. Let me know what you think of my intro video, or if you have suggestions or anything you may want to add, type them all down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed and learned from this video, don't forget to like and share them to others whom you think will also help them. And if you're looking forward to more tips, free training, or any information about online ESL, do subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll be the first one to know when I upload more videos. Once again, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget, keep exploring, don't just exist, live meaningfully. Thank you. Bye.